I'm going insane. Like, actually. Stick with me. I need to preface a little bit before I actually tell you how it happened, because there's just way too much to this story. Do you remember, if you're probably as old as I am or older? Oh, he's super old. You probably remember like the weird spy craze of the early 2000s. It was kind of just like, hey, look, here are kids that are spies. Here's gerbils that are spies. That's Spy Kids and G-Force. Remember G-Force Smash Like? But with that also came the movie Bolt in 2008. Remember Bolt? That's the little dog, where it was like an existential crisis movie that made you really think about life as a child, and you went home afterwards and you cried a little. Bolt. Well, I remember Bolt. I love Bolt. I thought it was great. You know, I'm a Disney fan. We played some Disney games on the channel before. And yeah, so I thought, let's try out the Bolt game. Now, if you haven't seen before, we did play Disney's Princess Enchanted Journey on the channel, and you remember how horrible that went. But these like straight movie to video games, like, where did they go? Am I crazy for thinking that? Where did they go? Remember Ratatouille? Remember Toy Story 3? Remember Bratz, the video game? I don't, maybe. But I just thought it was weird, you know? Because, like, okay, so Spy Kids came out in 2001. Bolt came out in 2008. That's a 7-year period. I'm thinking of Bolt as, like, the end of it, right? But the movie was great. It was amazing, but the game has driven me to the point of insanity. I 2 weeks ago, I planned on making a video about the Bolt game, thinking like, oh, this would be fun. It'd be like a little niche and kind of campy. We're playing this stupid little game and doing commentary about it and how cool it is. Boy, was I wrong. I was very wrong on that. The game is like strictly unplayable to a point. It was for the PS2, which is the console that I grew up on. So you'd think that some of the, like, you know, the little finger machinations that I need to do should still be there. But no, it's just the worst. And it's kind of embarrassing because it's a children's game and I'm struggling to play it. For someone that has thousands of hours in League of Legends and is a pretty okay rank, if I do say so myself. But it's just fucking hard, man. It's just so bad. So the game starts off and it's just like, so you'd think that the game follows the movie, but it doesn't. It just doesn't follow the movie at all. You're like pretending to, well, it's okay, here. I'll preface it as this. If the game followed the movie, it would be great. I like movie tie-in games when it follows the thing that, like, the Lego Movie Lego game, as bad as it was like, oh, okay, this is neat. It's like I'm in the movie, right? It's whatever, all that bullshit. The Toy Story 3 video game has a combination of both, where you do stuff with the movie, and then you have that awesome side mode with the sandbox and everything. It's amazing, right? And then the Bolt game, it starts off, mind you, with just the worst fucking like sequence of Rhino the hamster 1/16th wolf, by the way. If your mother hears that, I'm sorry. Probably brings back horrible trauma for her, saying that you're 1/16th wolf after watching the Bolt movie when you're 4 years old. But but it starts off with you as Rhino ready to watch the whole of the Bolt TV show that was like the preface of the movie. Because like the whole point of the movie was that Bolt was an actor and Penny was an actor, and Bolt thought he was actually Superdog and Penny was just an actor, and the whole thing is Bolt realizing that he's not actually Superdog. And so you are Rhino, the hamster, right? He's a hamster. Nothing says that he's not a hamster. He is 1/16th wolf, though. Don't forget that. But it starts as you, Rhino, as the hamster, sitting on this couch looking like a disgusting slob and watching all of the Bolt TV show. So it's kind of like how Lightyear, the Buzz Lightyear movie that came out, was like, this is the movie that Andy saw before he got that Buzz Lightyear toy. And it sucked complete dick. It's the exact same thing, just 15 years earlier with a video game for the PS2. So the whole thing, you keep getting quips of Rhino saying this stupid bullshit. It's like, oh, I'm gonna pretend to do some sit-ups right now. What?
Bolt's bark is as powerful as his bite.
I'm looking at myself in the camera thinking I'm a fucking idiot. But you starts off, it's supposed to be like a beat 'em up game where it's kind of like a stealth beat 'em up game where you play as one side, like you play as Penny on half the levels. Penny is like this stealth movement thing, or it's like Metal Gear Solid or something, and fucking stupid. Yeah, so you play as Penny on one side, and her whole thing is stealth, and like you use these gadgets and stuff, and like you sneak up and karate chop them. But like most of the time, the gadgets don't even do anything. You have to rely on the stupid energy bar, and it sucks and it's horrible. And the levels are just really, 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 really bad. And then the other side, you play as Bolt, and Bolt's cool because like he hits a bunch of people. But oh my god, it's just most of the time I just end up pressing X, X, X. Or I'm using an Xbox controller, so on the screen it would be square, 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 and then you'd grab them with circle to do, and you could then choose 4 moves. But one move has this like horrible slow motion animation and it doesn't do anything. And then the other ones just do some bullshit. But then the circle move, you press circle again, you just throw them and they die. So I just that was what I would do the whole game. I would just press square, 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 circle, circle on every enemy. And you have these cool power-ups that you can unlock and everything, but it doesn't mean anything. And most of the puzzles you can't even fucking see anywhere. It's just some bullshit. So like the first level was fine because I didn't really like think of anything. You go up in this rainy like little castle, you walk up as Penny, and you're just going through it like, oh, so you do a sneak attack, you take the stupid scooter wheel thing, you go up a thing like this, and you can use your stupid whatever and go invisible. And it's just some bullshit. And like the energy bar depletes too fast. And when the energy bar depletes, you can't use any of your abilities. So you just have to go back to whacking people. And which is okay in the early parts of the game, right? It's totally okay. But when you start getting these like stupid fucking enemies, like the dude that throws the frisbees. Oh, I fucking hate the dude that throws the frisbees. Fucking sucks. He throws frisbees at you, and you're supposed to like dodge them, but you can't. You can't dodge them. You can't. They always hit you. They just unless there's someone in front of you. But it's just you and him. It's always gonna hit you, and then you just die. You just die eventually. You just die. But that's on a later date. So yeah, you go through this, you lose all energy, and it's like fine, okay, beat 'em up sequence. It's cool. I will say one cool thing about the Bolt game. When you do things as Bolt, it's like you can really feel the weight of your abilities. Because like when you use the bark, stuff breaks. Like this game's from 2008. I was not expecting like this much physics in the stupid like shovelware, straight movie to video game. Am I saying? What the fuck am I doing right now with my life? But yeah, so when you bark, stuff breaks. When you throw people into stuff, it breaks. When you throw into people, they fall over. Like it's cool. It's cool that it does that. But like, it's not all there. The game's just not all there. Like I wish it was a 2-player game. One of you plays as Penny, one of you plays as Bolt. Or you can swap between the two, like Sonic Heroes or fucking Donkey Kong. You know, Donkey Kong 64, I think. Donkey Kong 64. You swap between the people for the levels. Like it's cool, but it's just like forced into the stupid bullshit. And the second level, like it starts off and like the timeline's all fucky. You start as Bolt and you see Penny going like this, and it's like meanwhile, and then you do the stuff with fucking Bolt, and then you can introduce this stupid fucker that could only get hit by special abilities. Now remember what I said about the special abilities? Remember what I said? You have a finite amount in the stupid bar, and when you use them, you deplete it, and you can get more of the special ability things by hitting people. But there's specifically one guy that can only get hit by the special abilities. So if you run out of things, and the only guy left, you're just fucking doing nothing. You're just getting hit. You're just like, it's so fucking annoying. They all say the stupid fucking quips about, oh, I could use a new stuffed dog. What the fuck is going on? The puzzles are okay. Puzzles are just okay. I mean, like, those Lego games have better puzzles, right? Because, I mean, it's a Lego game. Like, right, it's just going to be better. But just the game is so bad. It's just so unbelievably bad. And so that brings me to today. I was supposed to finish the game, but I couldn't. I am 2 hours through the game. I finished the level after the choo-choo train. But it's choo-choo, like a chew toy for dogs. I finished that level. And level after that was just, you sit in an area, you hit a bunch of people, and then you sit in that same area, and more people come, and you beat them all up, and then you sit in the same area, and more people, and it's just, oh my god. Like, if it had, like, some cool ways to do things, like special gadgets, more fun combos, more diverse enemies, Even if it was like the stupid thing like the Arkham Knight series where you could just hit him a bunch and it's kind of seamless and you feel like you're invincible. But Bolt just makes you feel like a fucking dog. Really can't do anything. And I can't beat the game. I refuse to beat the game. I will not do it. So, if you would like, let me know in the comments below if you've played the Bolt game before and if you've beaten it. And if you guys want me to beat it, I can beat it. We'll do a live stream. We'll do something. But I've spent so much of my free time trying to beat this stupid fucking game, and I'm sitting here, and I can show I didn't do any commentary, but I'm like sitting there in the fucking my dark room like this, like, and it's just like, man, it fucking sucks. It really fucking blows. But if you have like a favorite movie tie-in video game, or video game tie-in movie, how does that? I'm not an English major for a reason. But yeah, if you want me to see, if you want to see me play one of these stupid fucking games again, let me know down in the comments. Smash like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.